Hey guys, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Ethan. For those of you who do know me, I'm still Ethan. That doesn't change. But today I wanted to keep the video a little bit shorter. I just want to talk about something that I know is very difficult for a lot of people, including myself. Like really, really difficult. I've struggled with it probably my entire life, and that's loving yourself. It's hard. It's hard, especially when you spend so much of your life just feeling like you're not worthy, right? You feel like XYZ, certain things just make you less than. You compare yourself to other people and then you feel less than even more. But the saying, comparison is the thief of joy. And it's true. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Because there's always going to be someone who's bigger than you, stronger than you, skinnier than you, better looking than you, more athletic than you, more talented than you, smarter than you. There's always going to be someone who's better at one or more things than you are. And that's okay. It's not a reason to beat yourself up. Because guess what? There's someone else who's probably better than them at those things too. There's always a bigger fish. So it's best not to dwell on it and just try to be the best version of yourself. Because that's all that matters. That's all that counts. At the end of the day, there's only one you. So it's best to just be the best version of yourself that you can be and love that version of yourself while you can as well. One day someone will come along and they'll treasure you just the way you are. They'll see you, and to them, it doesn't matter if someone else is better looking or more talented or smarter. To them, it'll just be you. You'll be enough. But if you can't love yourself, you're going to make it a lot harder for someone else to love you. So you need to start with yourself. You need to love yourself. It's probably the most important thing you can do. At the end of the day, you're all you have. If you don't love yourself, how can you expect to be able to properly love anyone else? If you don't take care of yourself, how can you expect to be able to properly take care of anyone else? Start from within. Work your way outward. I used to do the opposite. I used to think I would work from the outside. I'd work out, get really, really strong, start looking really, really good, and then maybe I'd start feeling really good. At first, it did work out like that for a little bit, but then as time went on, it just wasn't as fulfilling anymore. The feeling kind of dissipated. I lost motivation. After a certain point, I wasn't even going to the gym out of motivation anymore. It was strictly the discipline. And then over time, even the discipline started to wane a little bit. I'd start taking a couple weeks from the gym, a couple months from the gym, till eventually I'd find myself taking 4 or 5, maybe even 6 months away from the gym before I'd go back and try to lift another weight again. Because it's hard when going to the gym is fueled by insecurity. You need to do it from a genuine place. Just like anything else in life. It needs to come from a genuine place. And you need to start by loving yourself. You can love yourself and it will bloom into so many other beautiful things. Like you wanting to go to the gym will come from a place of you just wanting to be better genuinely. Not because you're trying to satisfy the ideals or opinions of others. That's not a good reason to do anything. The only person you should be trying to genuinely satisfy is yourself. If you're good with yourself, that is all that matters. Of course, down the line, you have a family, you have a wife or husband, kids, etc. You know, you should be trying to keep them satisfied and, you know, all that as well. But at the end of the day, the most important person to keep up there is yourself. Because you also can't take care of a family if you're not doing well for yourself in the first place. If you don't love yourself in the first place, if you're not taking care of yourself in the first place, how can you expect to be taking care of an entire family? It's just not going to work out. So start today. Start right now. After watching this video, go look in the mirror and tell yourself that you love you. Look in the mirror and say, I love you, to yourself. Point out all the things that you think are attractive about yourself, or that you think are good qualities about yourself. Point out all the things about yourself that you genuinely do love, and build from there. I can guarantee you won't regret it. Do it every single day. Give yourself those Give yourself those affirmations. Remind yourself that you are worthy. Remind yourself that you love yourself. At first, you may not feel it, but over time, you'll really develop that relationship that you have with yourself. And it'll be so worth it in the end. I can promise that. Obviously, I'm still working on it. I'm not there yet. But I've gotten to a place where I do feel good with myself. For the most part. So just love yourself. Each and every day. Show up for yourself. Each and every day. And in those moments where you start to feel really, really low again, do it again. Show up for yourself. Love yourself again. Even more. It might help. Especially over time. With that being said, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling miserable, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling lonely, you can always reach out to me from the social medias in the description below. I will always answer. I will always do my best to answer in a timely manner, because you are not alone, and you are never alone. If you don't got me, you got yourself. You also got God. I don't know what to tell you. But I will be there. I will answer. Night or day. And with that, see you next time.